like mark your own space. It's like you create your room with the fan. How it feels, this very light touch on the floor and the bowing, keeping the elbows close to your knees, and also the picking up, and then you can experiment by placing the fan around you. You can lower your fan on the floor, and you can also follow your own body length with the fan. Afraid of it, and also relate to it like we did in the beginning, bowing, and then becoming more and more physical with it. So you did really new work today. I mean, it's the first time I saw a Japanese dance fan like this, so I think it's amazing, and you inspired me. I couldn't help, I had to try what you did too, because it looked so interesting. So it was really a feedback for me.
And then at the very last moment, I started not to look at it, but just to move in space. Is that it almost became like a companion, you know, that, or a baby, you have to carry the baby, but you're not all the time looking at the baby. But, so then moving it around without watching it too much, but knowing it's kind of there. And then you can relate to space in other ways.
It had a beautiful flow to it. Yeah.
Yes, it did. In the old days, it was, for religion. So even choreographers today of the traditional dance, they think that the fan is magic. So if you use the fan, it will help you. So they mean that if you hold on to it, it will give you strength in your dance. And of course, we could relate to it differently. That holding this, I mean, it creates new possibilities for our movements and new possibilities to relate to an object because of its shape. So I don't know if you felt any magic. Did you feel
It's interesting for her because she usually has to think about what she's going to hold.
Yeah.
But when I did it,
But when she did it,
and then
when she did it as a dance, it was almost as though that disappeared.
Yes. And this is paper, and as you know, it can be painted in many different ways. I mean, in the traditional dancers, each dance has their own pattern. So, for example, it's very usual to have a green pine tree for some dances, and that's to celebrate the pine tree is forever green, so it means life is eternal. So it has this kind of, it's an image of a pine tree, but we all know the meaning of that life goes on forever.